George Division, Trey Ketchum coming at you here. Excited for this meeting that we have going on here. It's either the beginning of the meeting, the end of the meeting, or somewhere in between, but excited to come to you on the Wednesday night before our division meeting. We are in the middle of our divisional challenge week, which means that every office in the entire Georgia division is competing. Every single representative is going toe-to-toe for the next 7 days to win prizes and other free stuff. Competing for trophies, and we'll be getting together on Tuesday next week, for our divisional alliance meeting, our 10K alliance meeting, as well as our division meeting. So whether you're part of the 10K alliance or not, it is imperative for your success that you're in attendance. We are going to have the entire Georgia division under one roof, coming together to really create, plan, motivate, excite, and inspire all of you and all of us to have our biggest month that we've ever had in the Georgia division history. I'm so excited about it because it's going to be so great to have all 26 offices in the Georgia division together underneath the one roof, as well as a lot of our high-level CSPs are going to be coming together in order to help one another have 10, 15, 20, and $30,000 plus pushes. The 10K Alliance meeting is going to be unbelievable. We've got a breakout that's going to include people like Jordan Alexander, somebody who's had multiple 10K pushes, several 20K pushes, even a $30,000 sales push for SC2. Anthony Mercer, who was the #2 representative in all of SC1 and a multiple 10K plus push performer. He's going to be speaking. He's actually be speaking on how to sell to people that already own Cutco. We've got Lauren Horton in attendance. He's going to be sharing with you guys the main event that is coming up here in just a couple of weeks, called the SC2 conference. But we got that happening. We got Ben Jackson and I are going to be tag teaming the demo and talking about how to close on the ultimate set and sets larger than the homemaker. We're going to give you the skills to be able to double your average order, and at the very least you should see your average order go up 10 to 20% over the month of July. Not just because people are cooking out, not just because people are in good moods, not just because it is the summertime, but also because you have the skill set to be able to sell more. You have the skill set to be able to show bigger sets. You have the skill set to be able to show better options, the skill set to be able to close harder and larger. We're also going to be going over tips on how to get more recommendations, tons of recommendations, ones that buy a ton, the ones that buy a lot, how to get into $1 million homes on the regular and do your appointments with people that could afford anything that Cutco makes. We're also going to be sharing with you guys something about management opportunity called Taking the Leap. So we're going to have a guest speaker speak on that as well. So guys, it's going to be an amazing event. I'm so excited to have you there. If I could give you one big tip, make sure that this upcoming Sunday that you're in the office at either 2, 3, or 4, no later, to join the Century Club of people that make over 100 phone calls in order to get in the drawing. We're going to be giving away a signature set and a Homemaker Plus 8 at this event. I know last time at SC1 we gave away a Homemaker Plus 8, but we're actually beginning doing an Arrive with 10 contest where we give away a signature set and a Homemaker Plus 8. So 2 sets are going to be given out. Make sure that you got at least 10 demos so you can get in the drawing for those, and make sure that you're getting to the office early on Sunday. I know many of you guys have already had your Alliance meeting or your Alliance PCs with your managers. If you haven't gotten an Alliance PC yet, definitely make sure after the meeting tonight you pull them aside and say, hey, yo, what's up? Why have I not had a chance to get one of these things yet? Why have I not at least had a chance to sit down with you and to meet with you? And perhaps you get a meeting with an assistant manager. Perhaps you get a meeting with your sales manager in your office. But definitely make sure that you're equipped with all of the information that you need to know in order to make the month of July your biggest sales week, your biggest sales weeks you've ever had. Make the month of July your biggest paychecks you've ever had, and to help set yourself up for an even bigger opportunity. I'm going to be interviewing people in the month of August. I'm going to be going around and doing a tour where I'm meeting in your manager's office with the top people in the entire Georgia division. So you definitely want to make sure you get an invite or an interview for that, and you definitely are going to want to be a part of our VIP group that we're going to have. So anybody that produces 10K or more for the push is going to be a part of that. I know many of you guys are going for 15 or 20K, but at least make sure you're shooting for 10 for that. And you got to have momentum. So this upcoming week is going to be very tempting, with it being 4th of July next week, to use that as a week to chill. I'll tell you though, guys, if you do demos next week, if you do at least 10 demos next week, you'll sell $2 grand. The reason that you'll sell so much more with less demos It's simply because of the fact that people are grilling out a lot. It's already on their mind. They're thinking about shopping. There's a lot of 4th of July sales that happen all across the nation. I'm already seeing it in retail stores and shopping marts and shopping malls. People are gearing up for a big 4th of July sales week. So if you're not doing demos, you're missing out. If you're going to barbecues next week, make sure you bring the knives with you. But also make sure that you've got plenty of demos ahead of you. You want to make sure you fill up Monday and Sunday, but you also want to fill up Wednesday and Thursday and Saturday with a couple in the Friday morning time. I'm not saying don't have fun for 4th of July. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is to make sure that you've got at least 10 demos. Can you do what you would normally do in a week in 3 or 4 days next week? You know, do whatever you would normally do in a week and do it in 3 or 4 days, so that way you can make sure you have a sick paycheck coming into SC2 and you've got confidence and fresh recommendations. So make sure to get there early on Sunday this week to do that. Plus, a lot of you guys I know are in the running for the Cayman Islands contest, or the Cayman Islands trip. And by getting in early Sunday, you can actually have your managers help you and work more with you on an individual basis to win that trip. So we've already got a couple representatives that are knocking on the door of qualifying, averaging 2 a week already just in the first couple weeks. So if you make a big run, there's people looking for jobs. The great thing about the job that we have is that our buddies always need jobs. You know, you're dealing with college kids that have the highest unemployment rate of pretty much anybody. You know, so if you're looking for an easy way to win the Cayman Islands, make sure that you come in extra early on Sunday too for that. And also just be thinking about it in general. You know, if you're at the mall and you meet somebody that's got good, you know, that's kind of friendly and outgoing, maybe they hate their job. You know, tell them, hey, I work with a pretty cool company, maybe I can hook you up. You know, when you're hanging out with friends and family, just be talking about how much money you made with very little work. You know, how much you made when you sold that homemaker set. And just say, hey, man, I've got the in with the manager. I could probably hook you up. But always be recruiting, always be looking for sales, always be looking for extra demos, always have your Cutco with you. Make sure that you get that, you know, that July 1st division meeting blocked off in your calendar, so that way you don't forget about it. And also make sure, guys, that you bring in at least 10 demos ahead of you so that you can be entered in the drawing for the signature set and the homemaker. So as always, guys, no excuses, play like a champion. I'm so excited to see you here in just a couple of days. Have a great team meeting tonight, or hopefully you had a great team meeting and have a great team night out, and I will see you guys in a couple days. See ya.